Well, the Tesla Coil eventually will in fact play audio.
This episode of Boing Boing Video is made possible by WePC.com.
Hi, this is Mark from Boing Boing Video, and I am here with the Evil Mad Scientists, two of my favorite people, Lenore and Wendell. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Doing great.
And they brought with them the a wonderful fabrication machine called the CandyFab 6000. Tell me about the CandyFab 6000 and how it works.
This works by melting sugar with hot air. So we start with a bed of sugar, just a flat bed of granulated C&H sugar from Costco, and we move a heating element over it that we're blowing hot air through very slowly. And where we move the heating element, we melt the sugar and we form a neat little layer of caramel. And then we lower that layer and we put a new layer of sugar on top and we melt again, melting to the layer below, creating a fused three-dimensional object. We have an 8.5 by 11 build volume here, and we just have a flat bed of sugar there. And right now we're printing some objects.
How deep is this bed?
It's 7 to 8 inches deep. So right now it's probably only a few inches deep, but as we build up objects we can make it go a lot taller. So we're moving this heating element over here. It's on an XY stage, and I've got this aquarium tubing here, and we're pumping air onto the sugar and melting it as we go.
And what is it that you're making here right now?
Sugar cubes. So I've been printing for a while. I don't know if these are really correctly proportioned sugar cubes or if they're even stuck together. We just started printing as soon as we got here today. And what do we have? We have some distorted, funny, sideways sugar cubes, but...
Is that some kind of registration issue?
Yeah, we haven't been exactly careful with what we're printing here.
You can input a digitized 3D model. Is that what happens? Okay, so tell me about this. What is this, Lenore?
This is a hollow sphere that we printed on the CandyFab. Hollow so that you can dump out the extra sugar on the inside. That's why we've got holes in it. But it's an example of something that we've actually printed.
How many layers does that represent?
Oh, it looks like it's about 30.
And could you use powdered sugar to get a higher resolution?
Not really. Powdered sugar isn't actually sugar. It's sugar plus some cornstarch to keep it from sticking together. And it's not going to be as solid as this. Also, we're not limited by the grain size. This is not just gluing particles together. We're not building sandcastles. We're melting the sand together. So it's not really the same kind of an operation.
I see the printed circuit board over here. Is this Arduino powered?
It's not Arduino powered, but it's Arduino compatible. These circuit boards are called Zuccherino boards. That's loosely translated Italian for sugar cube. And it's a modular system we put together to drive the CandyFab.
That's really cool. Well, thanks a lot, Wendell and Lenore. I really appreciate it.
What is this called again?
The Interactivation Station. It's a 6-person musical synthesizer, and you can see it has a Tesla Coil in the middle of it. The main intent is to get 6 people to collaborate on a piece of music and be able to hear it through an audio-modulated Tesla Coil. Presently, the Tesla Coil is shut down as it's rather experimental and we're just trying it out. Well, the Tesla Coil eventually will in fact play audio by superheating the air around it using the plasma that comes out of a Tesla Coil. The electricity at extremely high energy, making arcs. And this one is just so finely tuned that the energy can be kind of finely modulated enough to create sound by heating that air and making sound waves. Each station here has 8 buttons, and every single one of them triggers a different sound. And it's also, if you hold it down, a number of the sounds will actually generate and complexify as you hold them down. And a lot of people have been finding sort of the right beats to, if they want to get in here and sort of make quick changes. And sometimes you can hold them down and get something a lot kind of longer and more progression. 6 people can come up. Maybe they want to actually, you know, concentrate and sort of feel each other out, see what each of these sounds do, and really create a piece that comes out of nothing. That's kind of our hope and intent.
Imagine your perfect PC. Now imagine top engineers and innovators working to make that dream PC a reality. Intel and Asus invite you to join the conversation about the world's first community-designed laptop at WePC.com.
Hey, this is Lisa Katayama with Boing Boing Video, and I'm here with Anna from ProvoCraft.
Hi.
And tell me about this machine, Anna.
What this is it's a self-contained silk screen printing machine. So what you're going to get with this machine is it's going to do all the steps for you.
You guys make this machine?
We do. ProvoCraft actually design and patent and manufactures the Yudu. The way that the process starts is you have a plain silk screen. And this right here is it's a photosensitive photo paper, and you're gonna wet the screen with a wet paper towel, maybe even a water bottle. Okay. And then you're gonna place the photo paper on there and then squeegee the excess water off of that. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna place this in the drying rack. And then you put the emulsion side down onto the image on the light board. And then you're gonna close the machine up and press the light button. And it takes about 8 minutes for it to burn the image actually into the emulsion photosensitive paper. Then you're gonna take that out and place it in the sink, and it'll actually, just the water will slough that burned image off, and then you'll have your negative image. So then you just take that image and then just place that back in here onto the little notches. Just place this platen right on here, onto these notches, and then you're going to take the bag and slide it on in here. This is a water-based ink, so it's safe to, it's going to come right off with any sort of water. It's also safe to put down your sink. Covered up. That looks great.
Oh, okay. Smooth it out a little bit.
Okay. There you go.
Wow.
If you wanted to do, say, like the tree a different color, I tape that part off, and then you're just gonna drag that ink, set the side that after you've pulled it through, and then take the tape off, and then retape the other side that you've already pulled, and then pull that with a different color.
That makes sense.